Two comics left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Surprisingly, I've saved some of the best for the last. This guy is a good personal friend of mine. I've got big money riding on him to win the whole damn thing. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Jonas Barnes, ladies and gentlemen.
Tacoma Comedy Club, holy shit. I got divorced last year. Yeah, I think my ex-wife thinks I'm an asshole, though, because she sent me a text last year that said, "Do you think that you could pay for half of the divorce?" I'm like, well, of course. I'm not going to leave you with all of it. That'd be rude. You just tell me how much it is. I promise I'll pay half. She's like, you are such a sweetheart. It's $3,000. I'm like, I know what I just said, but we should stay married and fuck other people, because that's way better. Getting divorced sucked because then I had to be single. I was in a relationship for 10 years. Prior to that, in a long relationship. Prior to that, shitty high school relationships. Only thing that I had to prepare for me for that is that the first girl I lost my virginity to happened to be a slut. That's a good thing. I basically fucked a professional my first time. Only weird part of that is that she would ask me questions I didn't know how to answer. She'd be like, what's your favorite position? I'm like, I don't know. I like the one when my dick's inside you. That's a good one. She'd throw me a specific one every now and then. She's like, we should try reverse cowgirl. I'm like, never fucked a forward cowgirl. We should try that one first. Then she'd throw me a curveball sometimes. It'd be like, do you want to tit fuck me? I mean, the answer's definitely yes. I like both of the ingredients in that dish. I just don't know how to cook it. You just need to tell me. Becoming single was crazy because I didn't know anything about single women. I was out of the game for 10 years. The only thing I knew about single women is what I saw on Facebook, which sucks. I knew they liked inspirational quotes that weren't theirs. I knew they didn't know how to take a picture of themselves without it being in a bathroom. Yeah. Yep. That's the Sears portrait center of a single female's life. I also knew that they didn't know how to use words. I had a very good friend of mine, nice hot girl. She said she was totes jelly of what I was doing that night. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? She goes, it means I'm totally jealous. I'm like, no, that is a bag and something that goes with peanut butter. You got the wrong word. I don't want to have sex with a woman like that or date her. I want to take her by the hair, drag her to a dictionary, and rub her face in it like a dog. Yeah. Good news on the horizon, though. I'm not single anymore. Got a girlfriend, which is awesome. I did. It's great. Here's the only thing, though. Our relationship is kind of weird because the only thing we have in common is that we both do stand-up. Aside from that, our relationship goes against nature because she's hot. I'm fat. She's a webcam model, which means that she's fucked herself on camera. I would not fuck myself in front of a mirror. I went from being married and having shitty, boring end-of-the-marriage sex, which was like one position, scheduled between 5:30 and 7:30, that type of thing. I went from that to my new girlfriend who likes to be choke-fucked in bed. Yeah. Yes, sir. Think about that, though. I went from the boring one-position sex to the choke-fucking. Do you have any idea how much gray area I skipped in between? It almost didn't work out with my new girlfriend, though, because I did it once, apparently too hard, because she cried a little bit, and then I'm like, oh, shit. Now there's emotions involved. I just got out of a marriage. We're going to have to choke other people. I also had another big change. Went from being in that married relationship to living with a lesbian couple. That's a big change. Tell my straight guy friends that, immediate reaction. Holy shit, that's awesome. Not for the reason you think it is. They always ask me immediately, is it hot? I'm like, really, dude, what do you think happens? Honestly, do you think I just come home from work, kick open the door, the music hits, they just start scissoring in the living room? What do you think happens? No. If they were, would I be here right now? Absolutely not. I hate homophobia. I think it's shitty. I do think it's also funny because there's different levels of it. You have the guys that are so aggressively straight that they can't give another guy a compliment without a disclaimer attached to it. A lot of us have that guy friend. You can see him in the club sometimes, can't come up to a dude and be like, that's a nice shirt, bro. I don't want to blow you, though, just so we're clear. Then you get the older people that are like, we can cure gay, we can fix it, like it's a flu. Doesn't work that way. I'm not gonna go out hanging out with my gay buddy, sneezes in my face, instead of going, later bro, I'm like, see you tomorrow. Be great if it was a side effect of drinking though. Same juiced up testosterone fueled dude takes one too many Jaeger bombs to the face, wakes up spooning his friend Tom. That'd be awesome. Has no idea what happened the night before. There's just empty Smirnoff ice bottles all over the floor. They've been watching Rent on repeat the entire night. They have no idea. I have a friend that happens to be the most homophobic guy that I know. Also happens to be the guy that would ask me if I would blow somebody for $1 million. He'd always get drunk and be like, dude, somebody gave you $1 million to suck their dick, would you do it? Answer's always the same, I'm not gay. Right, me neither. And then we'll high five and bump chests, because that's a straight thing to do. Here's the thing, guys, I'm 30 years old. $1 million to suck a dick? Absolutely. You throw $1 million cash on that table, I'm not even being gay, I'm being financially responsible. You shitting me? That's a 1 dick a year budget, I can deal with that. 75% of the people in this room have done it for far less. All you gotta do is black out on New Year's, wake up the next day, I don't give a shit what happened the night before, I'm a millionaire. Plus, it's gonna buy a whole lot of mouthwash and a few therapy sessions if you need them. I'm gonna take it one step further before I get out of here. If you're getting $1 million blowjob offer, that's not gonna be a guy out on the street panhandling for blowjobs. This is gonna be top shelf 5-star dick that we're talking about at this point. Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna have a story on TMZ, paparazzi's gonna be following you, taking pictures because Ryan Reynolds just offered you $1 million to suck his dick. Yeah, I would do that for free just so I could taste Scarlett Johansson. That's my time, thank you very much, Tacoma.